throughout the spring season. That is why today we have a special segment, Planting You Can Grow It segment. And who do we have today?
I just want to introduce you guys to a new guest here on the News at 4. This is Garden Master Jim Duthie. Jim, thanks so much for being back with us here. I know the big question right now that we get is, what can I plant right now other than tulips?
Well, you know what? It's spring. Spring is here. You just ask Sophia, she'll tell you, but you said that there may be a little change coming, and so we still have cold weather coming. So I'm going to show you some things you can plant now that will withstand the cold, and then I'm going to get your hands dirty and see if your green thumbs are still in good use.
They're good.
Before that, though, I mean, we're seeing these beautiful pots out here, and there are two different kinds, right? You referred to this one as like a little salad.
Yeah. One of the things that a lot of people don't have a lot of room in their yards anymore, and so we turn toward containers because everybody has room for a small container. They're easy to do, and especially right now with the weather changing so much, you can move them around, put them out in the sun when it's a nice warm day, move them inside or under a canopy or something when there's frost or something like that. So first one is actually a little garden bowl, a salad bowl. So I've got two different kinds of romaine lettuce here. You ever seen red romaine lettuce?
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
And green romaine lettuce. It's really delicious.
Tastes the same.
Easy to plant, put it in a little pot, and you can add some onions or spinach or anything else you like, and then maybe take some radishes and plant them around. And see, this says they're harvested in 22 days. So in 3 weeks, you've got a salad there. And you cut the lettuce off, it'll get bigger and bushier, and it will regrow for you throughout the season.
I'm actually in the seeding process right now, but what are the best tips to really get that jump start on that plant?
Just make sure that they get plenty of light right now while they're germinating. Make sure they stay moist but not too wet. And a lot of people have these grow lights that they put over them, so it has 24 hours of light. Make sure that those are fairly close to the plants, because if you get them too high, the plants grow all stem and not enough leaves. So you'll be ready within a few weeks.
So we have a salad bowl here, and that's good, very practical. You can have lunch or dinner out of this. I'll be honest, I'm more of the show flowers. I love to impress the whole neighborhood, the bright colorfuls. What can we plant this time of year to really
Everybody
show off?
wants a little color right now. We've got tulips and daffodils and things popping up, but we want a little extra pizzazz out there. And so what I picked here were some plants that are perfect for the cold weather. So we've got a snapdragon here, the yellow. We've got primroses and violas, and then something here that's going to cascade over the side of the pot, that's creeping Jenny. So what they tell you is when you're planting a container, you want to give it a little interest. So you want to look for a thriller, maybe something tall, a filler, something that's going to cover the pot with flowers and leaves, and then a spiller that's going to hang over the side and give you a little interest.
Well, I think this is the perfect time. I was just told, wear the gloves.
Absolutely.
And I think we should just dig in.
You guys are going to plant. So I'll move this, pull this over a little bit.
Let's do this.
And you guys are going to, well, let's put this down here.
Put that one down, yeah, we'll do that.
Okay.
So here you've got your primrose and your snapdragon, and this is the spiller. The creeping
showstopper.
Jenny. Yeah. And
All
so
right, I'll just get started with the showstopper.
go ahead and get started. So when you take those out of the pot, of course, you want to make sure that you kind of break up the roots just a little bit, set them in there, place them where you want, and then fill in with the potting mix. Get a good potting mix that's going to give you a good base with a little bit of fertilizer, like Miracle Grow or something like that.
Do we like tear it apart or just kind of massage it
Just kind of break it up just a little so the roots have a little stimulation there, and then set it down in there and get ready to put the next one. And you can put some
Jim,
soil around
as we're
that.
planting, I got to ask you a question that we didn't actually ask you before you retired. It would have been good. A lot of people want to know, okay, he's a garden master. How do you become a garden master, and where did you get your garden master certification?
Well, you know, the Master Gardener certifications are a program associated with the University of Idaho Extension Service. And each county has an extension service, and you can sign up for classes. They'll run for several weeks, but you can take them in the evenings or during the days, and it covers every aspect of gardening. And pretty soon you learn things. The more you learn, the more you realize you don't know.
Oh.
And that's the interesting thing about being
a
gardener,
right
a master gardener, is that there's so many more things that we have yet to learn. And so you suddenly realize that I'm not the expert I thought I was. I still have dandelions growing in my grass and so forth. So.
I'm good at those. All right, Jim, before we let you go, I have to ask, personal garden, what are you most excited to plant this season?
Oh, this year, I'm just really excited about, I got a brand new hydrangea bush.
Ooh.
And I'm growing that one and getting ready to set that out. Replacing some trees in the yard,
Sure.
So that's coming in tomorrow. And just a lot of things that I haven't been able to spend time on as much as I wanted to until now.
Yes, as you should, Jim. Thank you so much for joining
Thanks
us
for having
today.
me, guys. It's
this
great
is
to be
very, you know, I learned a lot today, and hopefully I can take that over to my garden because I think I am in my you can grow it era, and I will get there. Okay.
Yeah, you got a lot of plans with yours too. So.
I got to ask one more time. What were the 3 things that we can remember? The thriller, the spiller. What was the last one?
The thriller, the
Showstopper.
filler,
The filler.
and the spiller.
The spiller.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Those are the 3 things for a key
Yikes.
success here this spring.
There you go. Well, we'll be right back after this quick break.